In this video, we'll be talking about the deck box used in conjunction with the Quelfire QF2 Fire Protection Compound. I'm Craig Wells, Sales Director for Quelfire, and with me is JP from Fix Formwork.
Thanks, Craig. I'm Jean-Paul Krzowski, work for Fix Formwork, and we're the manufacturers of the deck box. It's a leave-in-place, preformed box that's used to create penetrations in the concrete slab. Manufactured from galvanised steel that has a perforation in it, which allows the grout of the concrete to flow through to such a degree that it gives a key once the concrete is set for the QF2 compound to bind to. The box can be made to any depth dimension and will generally be used at up to a 300mm width with a ply lid, which would then come within the scope of the testing that's recently been done with using the QF2 compound material. Manufactured off-site in the factory, and it comes fully assembled as a box that can be seen here with an 18mm ply lid. It's nailed onto the deck where the concrete can be poured around it, and then the contractor can then just walk away. The main benefit that it presents is that it saves time on site, both in the assembly and the fact that it doesn't need to be broken out once the concrete has set. You just need to pop the lid out when you're ready to put the surfaces through, and I think that brings us to the point where you'd be looking to put your stuff into the
Absolutely, yeah. So a great product for obviously creating the penetration. No diamond drilling, no hassle on site. But then, of course, we need to maintain the compartmentation. So Quelfire have recently tested the deck box in conjunction with the Quelfire QF2 Fire Protection Compound, which forms part of the Quelstop system. The QF2 is obviously extensively tested in more traditional concrete floor slabs, and one of the fundamental benefits of it is that it doesn't shrink like concrete and actually expands, locking itself into the surrounding structure. So the QF2 combined with the perforations in the deck box makes for a solid, load-bearing and of course fire-rated seal. Now, many persons will be familiar with the concept of a QF cast-in fire collar. It's a similar concept, creating that preformed aperture in the slab. But obviously the deck box will potentially give you more flexibility and allows you to use it in conjunction with other services. So as I say, tested with the QF2 Fire Protection Compound, which is a dry powder mix product mixed with water on site and poured into the penetration. The Quelfire QF2 Fire Protection Compound is fully tested to current standards and indeed classified currently by UL. So we have a number of standard details. First up, our QF2 CF15000B standard detail, which covers the deck box used in conjunction with the Quelfire QF2, covering blank seals. Where you've got services penetrating the deck box, then you can use this detail in conjunction with other QF2 standard details. So for instance, with cables and cable trays, and also with plastic pipes, just to pick two examples. So the detail you see on the screen, QF2 CF15006, is effectively what we've got replicated here. So as you can see, the deck box cast into the concrete slab. A shutter would then be installed in the bottom of the box. The Quell coil inch wrap has been installed around the plastic pipe, and then the QF2 Fire Protection Compound poured to a minimum depth of 100mm as covered within that scope of application. So there you have it, a great product for creating the apertures and the QF2 for maintaining the fire compartmentation around the services. For any further questions on this detail, please contact technical@quelfire.co.uk, where we'll be glad to assist with any fire-related questions. And of course, for any inquiries related to the deck box,
as you can see on screen, contact us at sales@firstfixformwork.co.uk.